Okay, so this is a video that I had uploaded to my YouTube channel called The Garage, which was deleted for hate speech. But that's a whole other video. After I had uploaded it to YouTube, I decided to do a preview back on the big TV, and this is how YouTube distorted it. They turned it into this like flying saucer looking thing, like the classic saucer shape, and it was almost as if YouTube's playback of my video wasn't able to keep up with everything that was exactly going on in the capture itself. And it so distorted it and ultimately made it look like that, which to me kind of looks like the shape of like a flying saucer here. But I did a few different videos where I looked at this here even a little bit closer, and I was looking through some of this pixelization in here. And it almost looks like there's the shape and the outline of what looks like a space shuttle or a short-winged plane of some kind in this whole mess of pixelization. So I just thought that that was, curious the way that YouTube had distorted this original video when I uploaded it. This is the original video. Well, we did it. Really good when it rolled up to the southeast of our location, and I captured it for a little bit longer as it moved through the extreme sunny sky and toward the east. This was looking towards the southwest, more south. West is off in that direction. Of course, that's where the sun was shining. And then there was this little object right there, a little metallic. It was kind of shiny when it was drifting down, and it just kind of drifted off and way off in the distance, and it would have been probably way over uh, out into the ocean area, out there into the Pacific, and according to my perspective anyway, because this was really high up. I just have it really zoomed in right now, but anyway, it was this here back on August 17th of 2019 when this whole thing here just kind of drifted through. And I did several videos where I was showing, some of the interesting shapes and shadows that were popping out of this here. And what's very curious about this particular capture, though, is that after I had, reviewed the video footage and looked at it closer, and I posted it up online, I was doing research as well into what this could possibly be. And one of the things that I was really doing extensive research into was NASA's X-37B, which is one of their little mini shuttles, that was like a suborbital that they claimed, didn't exist. And in 2019, it still was unknown on the Wikipedia page. It was still an unknown, you know, space object listed on all their space objects, you know. And then I capture this, I post it up, I start getting heavily shadow banned. And keep in mind, this was before COVID and before all of that misinformation stuff was introduced again. So, I was being heavily shadow banned when I was sharing this and the information and the research that I was doing into the X-37B, as well as China's suborbital that they claimed they had launched and had up there as well. And the Dream Chaser crew, which has their own version of a little mini space shuttle. And, to me, this looked like some kind of a craft that was in distress of some kind. I mean, this obviously wasn't normal. And why, for the life of me, why didn't other people see this there in the valley? Why weren't there more people that had seen this and shared it? You know what I mean? And if there were, where are those people now? I just, I myself did some research, and it's very curious to me that just after I captured this, and you can see right up in here, there's kind of like a vapor cloud, which is kind of taking on the shape of a small airplane type of stuff too. But I looked into information on this, and and as far as the X-37B is concerned, it was finally like spotted coming in for a landing, And it was admitted that it had been up there and it had already been on an extended mission way past its original time frame that was supposed to be up there. So it was pretty much outed. And, you know, I sent this footage into like local news outlets and stuff and to several different places, and it just got widely ignored. And anybody that I did interact with on the social platforms just like, they all I wanted to attract were trolls. They just wanted to tell me I don't see anything there. I just see clouds. Really? You just see clouds when you look at that? Seriously, and I think I busted them. I think I busted NASA or some other space agency or some other research and development manufacturer that was out testing something in our upper atmosphere, in our near Earth orbit, which they weren't allowed to do back then. It wasn't really permitted. This is something was man made by someone now that is alive and around now. Maybe not the original design. It could be an older design of something, but this is not something that's been around for thousands of years, folks. This was them testing something in our near Earth orbit, and I just happened to capture it. My question is, why didn't other people capture it? Why did I get completely and totally ignored by the news agencies and the reporting agencies on this? I mean, come on. Really? Do you really just see clouds? Seriously. I'll put the original video at the end of this intro video here. You can watch the whole thing yourself and watch it through, but I just, I still want answers. This was in my full report that I sent in that the DOD got a copy of, NASA got a copy of it, several of our local leaders around Nevada here got a copy of it. This was in one of the official reports too that I sent in the hard copy as well. So I don't know. I still want answers. Someone somewhere knows exactly what this was. And this distortion here that YouTube did, making it look like a flying saucer of some kind, so many people wanted to jump on board with the whole alien theme and all of that kind of stuff. And when I wasn't playing along with that game, people turned on me. I get the same reception from people in the religious community and in the religious sects and the religious cults too. That, if I don't abide by and follow by their belief system, or if I challenge that in any way, shape, or form, or threaten it, they just completely turn on me. And I'm not finding too many people that, you know, want want to find out more information about this stuff. Most people just want to sit around and speculate and have fun fantasizing about different things. But I'm telling y'all, somebody somewhere knows exactly what this was. I mean, what are we paying them for? Why do we give NASA millions of dollars a day if not to be able to answer questions when we see stuff like this? You know? And here it is, yet 4 years later to the day, and I still don't have any more answers. But I have more questions since I've done research and found out that the X-37B was exposed and outed. And finally, Wikipedia was reflecting in 2020, several months after this was captured and shared, that, oh, well, now we know where the X-37B is. And prior to that, it was just listed as an unknown space object, unknown location. Look it up, X-37B. China has their own suborbital, and then look up Dream Chasers as well. I did several videos showing information on all three of those, as well as the European Space Agency, which was developing their own version of the suborbital, which they claim, of course, is for our own protection, right? This doesn't make me feel safe. This makes me feel unsettled. And I've been unsettled ever since. I've been unsettled ever since 2018, actually, when I captured that line of energy coming into the valley that was producing those vertical beams and that big giant Tesla coil right in our yard that destroyed our pepper garden. We still can't get any grass or anything to grow in that area. So I'm just saying, folks, I just want more people to see stuff like this. And about enough of that. There's definitely more to come, folks.
Looks like a big cauldron with stuff coming up out of it. Wow. It extends off that way. Yeah, that's kind of weird looking. And it looks like a dragonfly is flying through there too. It's over behind the trees now, darn it. Might have to get another angle on that one. Look at that. It's almost forming the shadow effect of a very large craft. I don't know. Is it us or someone else? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not disguising itself very well today. See the drag effect in the bottom right there? Something is pulling those clouds along with it. I don't know what, because it looks like blue sky, but maybe they have reflective lenses and different things up there that are reflecting light back and hiding it. I don't know, but it looks to me like there's something up there creating a drag effect of those clouds. I don't know. That's not natural.